stop, and it looks like he's using the Overlords for a drop, loading him up as much as he can, and launching down creep with his Overlords, and going up above that ridge, waiting for the drop, and there's the drop, and the Stalkers blink in, and it is a full-on skirmish up on the ridge. MC pulls some of his forces back, his Stalkers up in the front, still taking damage, but his force field's able to halt the forces as the Stalkers and Sentries rip through the Overlords.
And at the same time, up at Rhett's third base, he was completely unprepared to deal with the Dark Templar from MC. The Dark Templar were able to take down that third base, and now Rhett's army is just completely surrounded by Stalkers, down to 150 food, down now to 130 supplies, just rapidly dropping to these Blink Stalkers from MC, and using those Dark Templar to snipe that third base. That is a huge blow to Rhett's economy, but we do see that fourth base set up in the 6 o'clock position. Bunch of drones getting transferred down there, but we're going to have to see if Rhett's going to be able to macro up a big enough army to deal with this huge amount of Blink Stalkers from MC.
A lot of Blink Stalkers, but excellent work by the Dark Templars. I mean, that kind of behind-the-hand shadow move can really make or break a game, because once you upset the enemy's economy as they're pushing all their forces up against you, you can really turn the tide of a battle.
Yeah, it's just too bad. I'm not sure if Rhett had not scouted that Dark Shrine, but even so, even if you just scout that Twilight Council, you've got to know that the threat of DT is imminent. Now we see MC moving into the natural expansion of LiquidRet. Oh, at least he's thinking about it. No, it looks like he's just going to go ahead and fall back. I think he could have probably won that fight, but MC is going to feel comfortable just hanging on to his lead and taking this other expansion at the gold, going to continue to macro up and just get basically an unkillable army.
MC's particle disruptors on his Stalkers are upgraded to the max at 3. And it looks like they're looping around. Here come the Zerglings. And the Roaches up against the skirmish, and the Roaches are sent back by LiquidRet as the Stalkers are in pursuit to take down the Zerg menace. The Observer there continuing to watch what is unfolding up in the north. The Stalkers chasing down the Roaches as LiquidRet pulls his forces back. The same with MC. And he is on 1, 2, 3 bases, trying to get to a fourth, while MC has expanded up into the center gold on his side of the map.
And we see 2 more Dark Templar with 6 and 7 kills respectively, down at that 6 o'clock base, forcing all the drones to retreat, and now they're going to hack down this hatchery, and Rhett's going to be really struggling to keep up in the macro game here, just now getting his third base reestablished, while MC has his fourth, the gold up and running. Rhett trying to get a fourth base of his own, but he is way, way behind right now, and this is a gigantic army of Blink Stalkers, and with just the Roachling that Rhett has out on the field, no infestors, no other tech to help deal with those, he's going to be in a lot of trouble when MC decides to push.
And LiquidRet has made some corruptors. It looks like he wants to use corruption on the units or morphing them into Brood Lords. Oh, and here comes MC's Stalkers moving into LiquidRet's base. And he sends a couple Roaches to try to chase him off. Ooh, and they just explode into blood. Stalkers
yeah.
And it's a full-on fight, and there come the force fields.
Yeah, big force fields there. Nice, beautiful blink micro by MC. And MC is at what we would call a critical mass of Blink Stalkers right now. Just the retention of this army is so good. And even with these few Broodlords out, I don't think it's going to be enough for Rhett. The level 3 weapons upgrade against that level 2 armor, he's just going to tear through all these Roaches. You see Rhett's supply dropping tremendously right now, down to 120 food against the 176 of MC. I don't think Rhett's going to be able to hold this push.
Nope, it looks like Rhett's forces are being annihilated as his Overlords are getting killed by the Stalkers. GG from Rhett. Well played. Excellent usage of the Dark Templar by MC.
Yeah, MC just going mass gateway this game, up to, I believe, 15 gateways by the end of this game, if I'm reading this right. Yeah, it looks like about 15 gateways, just pumping out the mass Blink Stalker. Not a single Colossus coming out from him in this game, just using those Dark Templar to help shut down the mining expansions of Rhett while massing up this huge unkillable ball of Blink Stalkers.
Incredible way to deal with the continuing expansions of the Zerg, and because of those Shadow Masters, the Dark Templars, he was able to get the upper hand against LiquidRet and win the match. Excellent game.